Next, functions of the tubule. After glomerular filtration, the tubule, lumen of the tubule contains primary urine or ultrafiltrate. This ultrafiltrate contains essential and non-essential substance. These essential substances are reabsorbed by different regions of the tubule. This is PCT. First, PCT. The lumen of the PCT contain. This is PCT. The PCT, inner lining of the PCT contains simple cuboidal epithelium. This cuboidal epithelium contains microvilli. Simple cuboidal epithelium. These are brushy border epithelium. Because microvilli present in the inner surface of the simple cuboidal epithelium. These microvilli helps for the increase of absorption. So, maximum absorption occurs in the PCT. Maximum absorption, 70 to 80% of absorptions occurs in the PCT due to presence of microvilli. All essential nutrients are reabsorbed in the PCT. All essential nutrients and 70 to 80% of water and electrolytes. Maximum absorption occurs in the PCT. All essential nutrients are absorbed in the PCT. 70 to 80% of water and electrolytes are reabsorbed in the PCT region. This absorption is obligatory absorption. No hormones involved in the absorption of this region. Absorption by active and passive transport. Active and passive transport involved in the absorption. Sodium, glucose, amino acids are absorbed by active transport. Glucose, sodium and amino acids are absorbed by active transport. Chlorine is absorbed by passive transport. Water is moved by osmosis. PCT maintain pH, body fluids pH and ionic balance. By absorption of absorption of SiO3 minus and secretion of H plus, ammonia and potassium. PCT maintain pH and ionic concentration of fluid by absorption of HCO3 minus. Absorption. This is absorption. This is secretion. And secreted by H plus ions, ammonia and potassium ions secreted into the lumen. This helps for the maintain osmotic balance, maintain pH and ionic balance of the fluid. Loop of Henle. Next, loop of Henle. Loop of Henle helps for the maintain osmolarity, medullary osmolarity. This is medulla region. Loop of Henle helps for the maintain medullary osmolarity. The primary urine or filtrate enters into the loop of Henle. Loop of Henle has two limbs, descending limb. This is descending limb. This is ascending limb. In descending limb, water is permeable. Descending limb is permeable to water. Impermeable to electrolytes. Important. Descending limb permeable to water. Descending limb permeable to water, impermeable to electrolytes. Descending limb permeable to water, impermeable to electrolytes. So the concentration of filtrate increases towards the cortex to medulla region. The concentration of filtrate increase towards the cortex to medulla. In cortical region, the concentration is 300 osmolarity. It increases toward the medullary interstitium is 1200 osmolarity per liter. It is caused by the permeable to water. Water continuously permeable to the water continuously reabsorbed into the medullary interstitium. Next, this is descending limb. Next, ascending limb. Ascending limb has two segments, two regions. Ascending limb has two regions, thin region, thick. Ascending limb is impermeable to water. Total ascending limb is impermeable to water and permeable to electrolytes. Important, baga gurtupeట్టుకోవాలను. Ascending limb is impermeable to water, only permeable to electrolytes. Ascending limb has two regions. This is thin, this is thick region. What is impermeable? In thin segment, sodium chloride is reabsorbed by passive transport. Passive transport. In thin segment, sodium chloride is reabsorbed by passive transport. In thick region, the sodium chloride is absorbed by active transport. The filtrate concentration decreased towards the cortex because electrolytes are transported to the medullary interstitium. So the filtrate is dilute toward the cortex. This concentration is 1200 to 300 osmolarity per liter. Minimum reabsorption occurs in the ascending limb of loop of Henle's. Minimum reabsorption occurs in the ascending limb. Next, DCT. DCT has cuboidal epithelium, simple cuboidal epithelium without microvilli. These are simple cuboidal epithelium without microvilli. In PCT, simple cuboidal epithelium with microvilli. In DCT, simple cuboidal epithelium without microvilli. So the absorption is very less because of the absence of microvilli. Absorption of substance depends on the hormonal control, depends on the hormonal action. So this absorption is facultative absorption or conditional reabsorption. ADH involved in the absorption of antidiuretic hormone, involves in the absorption of substance from the DCT. In PCT, absorption is obligatory or mandatory. In DCT, absorption is facultative or conditional because hormones are involved in the absorption of this substance. In DCT, reabsorption of water, sodium chloride and HCO3 minus, secretion of potassium, Hc plus and ammonia. DCT also maintain the ionic and the pH of the body by reabsorption of HCO3 minus and secretion of potassium, hydrogen ions and ammonia. Next, collecting duct. Collecting duct is large tube. Collecting duct is long tube. Collecting duct extends from the cortex to inner medullary region. Collecting duct extends from the cortical region to inner medullary region. Most of the water is reabsorbed from the collecting duct. Most of the water is reabsorbed into the collecting duct. So concentrated urine formed in the collecting duct. Concentrated urine formed in the collecting duct. The small amount of urea present in the collecting duct is transported into the medullary interstitium for the maintenance of, this helps for the maintain osmolarity, medullary osmolarity. Small amount of urea reabsorbed into the medullary interstitium from the collecting duct. It helps for the maintenance of the osmolarity in the medullary region. Collecting duct. In collecting duct, the absorption of substance depends on the hormonal regulation, ADH. So this absorption is facultative or conditional reabsorption. Facultative or conditional reabsorption occurs in the DCT and the collecting duct. Collecting duct also maintain the pH and ionic balance by secretion of potassium and H plus ions. Potassium and H plus ions. These are the functions of the tubule. Next, mechanism of concentrated urine. Mechanism of concentrated urine or counter current mechanism. Mammals has ability to produce concentrated urine. Vasa recta and a loop of Henle play important role in the formation of concentrated urine. This is loop of Henle, hairpin-like structure. Loop of Henle. Loop of Henle has two limbs. This is descending limb. This is ascending limb. The flow of filter rate in the descending limb and ascending limb is opposite direction. In descending limb, the flow towards the medulla, and ascending limb, the flow of filter rate towards the cortex. These two limbs, the filtrate is opposite direction. The filtrate flows opposite direction. This is vasa recta. Loop of Henle is surrounded by blood vessel called vasa recta. Vasa recta is U-shaped. Vasa recta is two limbs. Vasa recta has two limbs. This is descending limb. This is ascending limb. The flow of blood in the descending limb of vasa recta towards the medulla, and flow of blood in the ascending limb of vasa recta towards the cortex. The flow of blood in the two limbs of vasa recta is opposite direction. The filter rate and blood, the flow of filter rate and blood of these limbs is opposite direction. Flow of blood in the ascending limb is towards the cortex, and flow of filter rate in the descending limb of loop of Henle is towards the medulla. This is both are opposite direction. These both are opposite direction. This is counter current mechanism. This is counter current flow. This region is cortical region. This is outer medullary region. This is inner medullary region. The concentration of osmolarity increases towards the cortical region to medullary region. The osmolarity increases from the cortex to medullary region. This is 300. This is 1200. This osmolarity is caused by This gradient is caused by sodium chloride and urea. Important. This gradient is caused by, this osmolarity is caused by sodium chloride and urea. This is 1200, 1200, 1200. This is medullary interstitium. Medullary interstitium or medullary interstitial fluid. This is medullary interstitial fluid. This is blood. Blood contains loop of Henle. Filtrate contains 1200 concentration osmolarity. This is 1200. This is 1200. This osmolarity is maintained by, formed by sodium chloride and urea. This concentration gradient is maintained by counter current exchange of these ions. Counter current exchange of these ions. Sodium chloride. Sodium chloride enters into the descending limb of sodium chloride enters into the medullary interstitium in the region of the ascending limb. Sodium chloride enters into the medullary interstitium in the ascending limb of loop of Henle. Sodium chloride enters into the vasa recta at the descending limb of vasa recta. Important అని చూసుకోవాలి జాగ్రత్తగా. Sodium chloride enters into the medullary interstitium from ascending limb of loop of Henle. This sodium chloride enters into the vasa recta, enters into the descending limb of vasa recta. Descending limb of vasa recta. This is ascending limb, this is descending limb. This sodium chloride enters into the medullary interstitium, at the ascending limb of vasa recta. Sodium chloride enters into the descending limb of loop of Henle, and this sodium chloride enters into the medullary interstitium in the ascending limb of vasa recta. The same time, this is collecting duct. Small amount of urea enters into the thin segment. This is thin segment. Enters into the thin segment of ascending limb. And then it enters into the collecting duct, and then enters DCT, and then enters into the collecting duct, and then enters into the medullary interstitium. The flow of sodium chloride is ascending limb of loop of Henle into medullary interstitium, and then enters into ascending limb of vasa recta, and it enters into the medullary interstitium, descending limb of vasa recta, and it enters into the medullary interstitium through ascending limb of vasa recta, and then medullary interstitium. It is the flow of sodium chloride. And urea flow. urea flow, collecting duct, medullary interstitium, collecting duct, medullary interstitium, thin segment of ascending limb, and DCT, collecting duct, and medullary interstitium. These are the sequence of flow of urea and sodium chloride. These counter current mechanism helps for the easily absorption of water from the collecting duct. This concentration, this osmolarity helps for the easily absorption of water from the collecting duct. So, concentrated urine is formed in the end of the collecting duct. The concentrated urine present in the end of the collecting duct is called secondary urine. This is concentrated urine, secondary urine. This secondary urine is 4 times concentrated to the primary urine. Primary urine present in the PCT. The filtrate is called primary urine. Homer's capsule, filtrate is called primary urine. This secondary urine is 4 times concentrated to the primary urine. Secondary urine is hypertonic to the blood. This concentration is highly concentration because only waste materials and less water present in the urine. Important, 4 times more concentration to the primary urine. This is the urine formation.